Good evening, friends. Today we are in Ambedkar International Center. So we have this International Women's Day which just happened on the 8th of March. So here today it's a power-packed, it's all women we are seeing here, left, right, all over the stage. So it's a Kamla Power Women Awards 2.0. And we have Mukta Singh, and as she told me that she's been doing modeling, she's done it for Fab India and a couple of other jewelers. So ma'am, so how do you feel to be a woman today?
So I think the actual reason why I'm here is because I am promoting, a love for growing old. So I began modeling very late in life, and I'm primarily an artist. And because of my grey hair and because I was posting pictures on Instagram, I attracted a lot of designers and people from the glamour world, and then they reached out to me and I started modeling. And I feel that I have this opportunity so that I can really encourage women to embrace aging and be very joyful about growing old.
And as you said, ma'am, because of your graying, so even I've started to gray, and I see a lot of women and boys, like if you're talking about people, they were using henna earlier, now we have those shades of grey, like color. I'm not talking Godrej or whatever brands.
Yes.
So people are keeping it and they're telling you to brush it and put it apply. So as you haven't applied, I believe. So what's your message for the youth of today as about graying now? How to cope with the graying of hair?
From the cosmetic point of view or from an idealistic point of view?
Both, you can share both.
So actually, I actually colored my hair for a very long time.
All right.
I went grey very young, so I had that feeling that I'm going to be judged because of my grey hair, and people will sort of judge me as older than I am because I've started graying so early. So I colored it for a long time. And then somewhere down the line, I began to feel unhappy about the way I looked. I felt that if I got a compliment about looking pretty or young, I felt like a fraud because I thought that it was only because of the color. So that's when I decided that why don't I just quit it and just be myself and embrace my authenticity. And when I did, I can only talk for myself. I am no one to tell others what to do with themselves. But I feel this immense joy, when somebody walks up to me and says that they like my style.
That's good, ma'am. And lastly, how do you feel to get this award today by this trust, ma'am?
I'm extremely humbled actually because I'm in the midst of such brilliant women who seem to be doing so much for society. That I'm extremely humbled to be part of this gang, and it is filling me with more enthusiasm and encouragement to really, sort of promote pro-aging. That is, for society to understand that age is not something to be abhorred.
Right. And you want to give any message to the youngsters, girls or boys, put together?
So mainly I'd like to give a message to the girls because most of my followers are young women. I just want them to know that please don't be fearful about growing old. Please don't be fearful about, reaching certain milestones at a certain time, because girls are always very fearful that by this age I should finish college, by this age I should get